Okay, thank you. I own 2 hotels in Bournemouth and work with businesses across the hospitality and tourism industry in Dorset. The hot topic in my area is skills and staffing. It's a serious issue which is having a major impact on productivity. We're seeing businesses scaling down their growth ambitions to fit the size of their organisation. Examples I've heard this week range from pubs closing on the night that the chef is off, to businesses deferring major investments. There's a hotel group in Bournemouth with 360 rooms in 5 properties. Revenue this year has been up, but costs have gone up dramatically. They pay £4,000 commission to a recruitment agency for the fee for recruiting a chef. After 10 weeks, that retention bonus goes away. Guess what? Week 11, he's poached, no pun intended, to go elsewhere. So the process starts all over again. There's a constantly revolving door of staff, as there's just not enough. There's not enough people coming looking for work, and those who do come, especially non-UK residents or non-UK Indigenous population, they're not feeling welcome. Training costs are very high when you've got a constantly evolving, changing workforce, as well as the cost of food. The business I was talking about relies on 70% non-UK staff at the moment. They're not refurbishing. They had a major project of £180,000 for next year, and they're worried about their growth forecasts and they're downscaling. So they've cancelled that project for next year. I sit on the Dorset LEP board as a private board member because I really care about productivity. I care about economic development, and I care about the future of our businesses. And that really worries me. We cannot scale back to fit the size of our organisations. It's a big problem. My second point is around collaboration and how the sectors can work together. Tourism is an important economy in our place. It's not the high growth sector that some of the innovation-led, technology-led sectors amongst us are bringing the massive growth. But it is key to success. And it's about us working together to get the proposition right, to make both of us work together. The tourism sectors working with the high growth sectors. If we work together, we can make it work. To attract highly skilled people, we need to sell our place as brilliant, as a perfect place to live and work. Productivity for tourism is around selling our capacity all year round. We can't be like a factory that's only operating at optimum performance for 3 months of the year. Collaboration is key here. Tourism needs to work with the other sectors to make the place vibrant, exciting, with something to do all year round. We're currently enjoying a 10-day art festival in Bournemouth. It's Arts by the Sea. We have 4 years funding from the Arts Council. Last weekend, we had a 3-day running and marathon festival. These long-term commitments are what we need. And that's what, knowing where the funding's coming from, working with the private sector, is putting these long-term commitments in place. But it also fills our diary of events and festivals around our natural assets, around arts and culture, food and drink, that gives people a reason to come to this beautiful place, even when the sun isn't shining. We've just launched a 5-year Christmas festival. We need to take the long-term view, and we need to work together in partnership. Our place is great for our residents, and it's also great for our visitors, but it's really key to attracting new businesses to our area. Finally, we're not just sitting back and moaning about this staffing issue. We're addressing the issue on 2 levels. Firstly, we're working with schools and colleges, teachers, students, parents, to sell our industry and to sell the opportunity and to get the image of working in businesses like mine as somewhere that you'd like to be. It's a business studies opportunity. We need skills of all types in our business. We need to get that message over, and we can't afford for it to take a generation. Secondly, we've suggested to help government. We've provided evidence and case studies. We met with the Migration Advisory Committee this week to talk about how we sort this staffing issue out and how we feed into the Brexit negotiations. They tell us it's not too late. We're giving them information. We had a big 3-hour meeting with them this week, and we've given them some specific actions. We've got a lot of language schools in Bournemouth. Outside of London, we're the largest centre for international education. We used to be able to, up to 2014, give students 20 hours of work, and they used to be able to stay on after their studies for 2 years. That actually made their education much more rounded. They became more valuable to us in our economy, and they went on to wherever they were going much more rounded. That's gone away. We want you to put that back. That would make a big difference here and now. The other action that we've suggested to the Migration Advisory Committee is around, could you pass the word on about apprenticeships? We're really bought in on that, but we don't really think it's working. The young people aren't staying. We've got the same revolving door problem, and we don't really think it's working, paying them half of their the rate that their colleagues are earning. It means they can't leave home. They have to stay living with their parents. It's not enough for anyone to live on. Companies want to sponsor. They want to make a long-term commitment, but we just need to help the students get on board and understand how that's going to work. We want to make the most of our place, to make it a great place to do business, and above all, a great place to live and work. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah.